What's shaking, y'all boys? This is Red Rum, back with another video, man. I missed y'all, man, but the clip before this gameplay is just one of the receipts and one of the firing papers that I normally give these females, man. I give these out weekly. And I'm happy about giving these out because it just shows that I value my time. But man, MILF Baby could have had something going, man, if she just wasn't acting so just ignorant. If she wasn't acting so ignorant, she could have been blessed, man. Like Boss Mac says, dick is a gift. She would have got this gift and even more, bro. But you know, that's how females work. They usually don't make the right decisions at times. So, it is what it is on that. But I just wanted to go ahead and talk about that. And what's been going on in these streets, how I'm seeing dudes, whether it's guys calling in to Dre's show, Mr. Lucario show, going into situations and dealing with these females where they're literally not going with their program. They're literally following their lead. I believe it was yesterday, a guy called into Mr. Lucario show, and I believe he was located in Cincinnati, and this girl he went to go see, I think in Boston or somewhere. He went to go meet up with this chick, and he had planned to go out on a date with her, but she had led that man to go to a wedding instead of him, and what he really wanted to do was see her afterwards. He didn't want to go to the wedding. He wanted to go ahead and link up with her, and I believe he said he wanted to go ahead and get some ice cream, I think he said, but I digress on that point. See how when females lead, it's just chaos, bro. Like the story he was saying that like he messed around and spent so much money, he lost his wallet at the wedding. I'm just like, see, if you would have just had your codes and regulations in order when dating, you would have saved a lot of headache, a lot of gas, a lot of trouble, and 9 times out of 10, you probably would have got way more than what he got. I believe he only had kissed her and touched on her titty, I think. He didn't really have sex with the girl. So, they was just touching and feeling each other through their clothes, I believe that was. But I'm like, man, y'all dudes gotta do better, man. Y'all gotta do better. You know what? Back to that Tinder situation. I would have got through a worse probably situation, either equivalent to his situation or worse situation, sitting up trying to deal with a female that didn't want to listen to what I said. Normally when it go like that, when they don't want to listen to what you gotta say, normally shit don't pan out. Shit be going wrong. Either you say the wrong shit and the girl probably ghosts you, or you go through the situation and shorty just mad disrespectful. It's a lot of things, but when you don't lead first and you don't go with 100% cooperation, that's when things go bad. But tell me what y'all think about the Wizards, man. These Wizards is going crazy. You know what I mean? They got squad. You know what I mean? What's his name? Bradley Beal finally got help, and which I'm glad he do. You know what I mean? Because he couldn't do that shit just by himself. And then John Wall left too. You know what I mean? But back to what I was saying with my Tinder situation. I saved a lot of time and a lot of headache by letting Shorty go. Even though I would have wanted to go ahead and hit that shit, I saved a lot of time and a lot of headache, bro. And that's what I noticed kind of too, dealing with older joints. Older joints is mainly stuck in their ways. So this MILF already had dealt with a whole bunch of guys that's pretty much gonna kiss her ass and all that other shit. And I had to show her, like, yeah, I am, based off my age, I am a jit to you, but that don't mean just because you're older than me that I'm gonna just follow through and do what you tell me to do. Even if baby threw money at me and I became her sugar baby, I have to have, you know, laws, codes, and all that shit on a whole system in order to run what I'm running. And she didn't follow through with what I wanted her to do, so she had to go. Then, speaking of had to go, I had another chick literally last night. I talked to her on Instagram. I slid her my number, you know what I mean? I told her, you know what, you looking good, you just my type. I want to go ahead and have some sex with you. Her response was, you know, well, I think that, you know how to talk to females, or I know how to talk to females and warm their heart or something like that. I forgot the logistics of what she said. Something about like, oh, well, you know, that warms my heart to hear that or some shit that she said. But it was hella sarcastic and just stupid as hell, right? So, I ignored shit. I was like, okay, when you really want to get shit popping, then holla at me. You know, and this was either a month and a half, a couple weeks back. I forgot about baby, and she hit me last night talking about, you know, where are you? And I said, text me. And guess what? I had to fire her too, because she didn't text me. She told me in response, oh, I'm too drunk for all that. Where are you, right? Like I'm supposed to go ahead and abide by your command. I'm never going by a female's command. You're never gonna know where the hell I'm at. So I didn't even respond. In which some dudes is like, oh man, you could have had an easy lane, you know what I mean? All you had to do was tell her where you was at and all that other shit. No. Baby didn't follow instructions. And then on top of that, she was in violation because she said she was drunk as fuck. I don't deal with drunk females. That's how dudes be getting cased up. Oh, it's an easy lay. Yeah, it is, but guess what? If her ass mess around and have buyer's remorse, that's your ass, bro. That's why I'm like, nah, man. I'm gonna just have to let Shawty go and go about my business, man. But, you know, I just had to show y'all, you know, some of the things that's been going on within my dating life, you know. And it's not just some bullshit I'm spilling and just trying to say the shit because it sound cool, you know what I mean? I'm actually in the field making shit pop and, you know, finding out certain things that work for me and certain things that don't work for me, you feel me? And, you know, I'm having my way with it, you know, even though I'm not having options that are following through because of their defiance. I know that I can get one to many females that can listen. It's just that it's gonna take longer. But I'm okay with that. Why? Because I don't have to deal with the headaches of them not listening. And, you know, just for some ass, I'm compromising what I stand for. I'm not doing that. But many of you guys will. And you guys need to learn that that's not the way to go, man. Because most of the time y'all be in bullshit ass situations where y'all have to call Miles and Mr. Lucario and talk to all the rest of these other gurus that's out there making, you know, out there changing guys' lives. But, you know, shit happens, bro. But, you know, I'ma probably have another upload exposing, my thoughts on what the hell happened with that Jada and Will situation, in which that's another defiant chick that needs to be fired, bro. Like, are you serious? Like, how and why would you air that man's business out there? But I digress on that situation, man. I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of this gameplay, man, and me destroying the faithful San Francisco or Bay, whatever you want to call them, Warriors. You know what I mean? They haven't been the same. But I'm shocked they're tier 3. That shit is shocking. I ain't gonna lie, I played with them once. They ain't too bad, but you just gotta go stupid with Curry. But Curry ain't always gonna be open. But, I digress on that point, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of the video, man. And I might have something else while I have the free. And speaking of the free, my life is gonna change in a little minute, you know what I mean? I might have the free in a couple months from now, a little more often, because I'll be able to have my own pad, which is, shout outs to me to be able to have my own pad. And then also a possible life changing careers, because, school cool, I support school and, advise people that have to actually go to school and get your education. But man, if there's a loophole through the system and you can, take some certification classes and actually get on-job training, do it, man, because sometimes you can literally waste your time in school and, next thing you know, you blink, your ass is a damn career student, and pretty much you get your career at a later time in your life, and then you like, damn, I don't have that much time, and I barely just started in my career, you know what I mean, and I should be looking at retirement and all this other shit. So I'm more like, it is what it is on that. So man, y'all be smooth, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of this gameplay. It's Red Raw. I'm out. Peace, y'all.